I'm just trying to figure out who's the most wanted.
You can hit it.
Until I find them.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't no conversation, you ain't talking about the bag. I need a lot, I'm trying to go and get some shit I never had. Niggas live up, but they budget, got them going outside. Stop tricking on these hoes, better go get you a pack. Stop tripping on these niggas, cause these niggas all the same. I need some shit fixed, just shut up and give me brain. Tired all that small talk, nigga, where the money at? I know that I'm cute, you don't even gotta run me that. Bitches frontin' with a fake status, I ain't stuntin' that. Yeah, I been on the grind. Niggas, they be faking like they got it, but they lying. You be getting off, yeah, I hear it all the time.
Yes,
You gon'
Lord.
have to show me. Bitches tryna link up, bitches just be nosy. Blow it by the OZ. Might have went to the same school, but you don't know me. I stay out the way, a lot of shit done changed, that's why I keep it low key.
Yes, Lord.
Used to have a little, then I turned it to a lot. Yeah, I grew up in the bricks, Lodi used to scrape the pot. Mama had to go to
See
work,
here.
yeah, they had us in the church. Yeah,
Huh?
they did what they could, but the block,
Yes,
it was
sir.
hot. Fell out with a couple bitches, I ain't lose sleep. Stacking up this fucking
Hey, we had to get the vibes right. You know what I mean? Huh? Huh? Yes, Lord. Chick, chick, chick. Mic check. 1, 2. Huh? Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got her here.
I'm in here. How you
Hey,
feeling?
I'm good. It's been a little while. It's just kind of been in the making for a little minute.
Yes, it's perfect timing though. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect timing.
I had to come chop it up with you.
Yes, yes. Hey, man, it is an honor to have this guest here. But before we introduce her, man, welcome to the Lost in the Sauce podcast. I'm your host, Sauce. Man, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all to anybody that's been tapped in from episode 1. You tapping in now, man. Appreciate you. Subscribe, hit the bell, Out East Network. Follow me at Sauceville615. Follow the Lost in the Sauce pod. You dig? And man, we got more coming. You know what I mean? More vibes, more interviews, all that cool shit. You dig? And it is an honor to have this guest here. This has been in the making for a little minute now. And I think, you know what I'm saying, when she had that fire ready, she hit me. Said, hey, it's time. You know what I mean? So,
To let you know we ready to push the button.
you hear me? Yes, Lord. Oh, man, this is a up and coming artist, man, to y'all. But she been in the mix for a minute now. You know what I mean? For the new people, y'all really gonna get a great introduction. You dig what I'm saying? But she been had her foot on the ground. She been doing this shit for a little minute. And man, it is an honor to have her here, man.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because, I mean, just from watching what you've been doing, seeing the little stuff that you've been throwing out there, anybody that's really been tapped in with you know that you've been, you know what I'm saying? You've been throwing little jump shots out there.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So
Exactly. Ain't going missing again. You know?
I know.
But now we got some shit. We finna be outside. You know what I'm saying? So
You hear me? She said they fucking outside. You hear me? Ladies and gentlemen, we have none other than the talented Mia Reona. You dig what I'm saying? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Huh?
it's actually pronounced Mia Reona.
Mia Reona?
Yes.
Tell me about that. Why is that?
What you mean? That's just my first and middle name.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, because for the longest, I've been thinking it's Mia Reona.
It's spelled, you know what I'm saying? People mispronounce it often, but I know it's spelled interesting, but yeah, it's unique.
I appreciate that because, yeah, now I know. So it's Mia Reona.
Yes.
Fire. Fire. That's dope. That's
I
dope.
appreciate it.
How you been?
I've been doing good. Focus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ready to get this
Locked in.
project. Yeah. Locked in. Tunnel vision. Just working. You know how that go.
Yeah. Is this with this new project that you're coming with? I've heard a little bit of this before we started, and like I said, I've been tapped in with you for a little minute, so I know what you've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds like a breath of fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
like, how did you stumble upon this where you're at now?
Wow, thank you. Honestly, this project has been in the making for a little over a year, or just about a year or so.
Yeah.
But yeah, me and Richie locked in, and honestly, I just really wanted to trust myself with this project. So I've been inspiring myself, just what I've been going through, and just personal situations. So that's what I'm talking about on the project, and you're gonna hear a lot of that. So yeah, just really focused on myself and embracing who I am and putting it together.
So I think I want to get back to like the start, because you're very mystique in how you move. It's fire as fuck. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it.
But I want to say I hear a little bit of that in the music. But I don't really know, because we gonna get to the bottom of it. So let's start with, like I talked about, with some of those first shots that you were putting up. So when I first seen you perform live, like, I'll tell you, because you move so great that when I realized who you were, I didn't know.
Wow.
So like, I heard you on different little collaborations and different songs. Like, I didn't know you did a song with Brian Taylor early on.
Right.
I didn't know you did something with Petty early on.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm listening to Jody Joe, I got tapped in with him. You know what I'm saying? That was one of my favorite joints, was Run Me That.
Run Me That. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sharing on Twitter like, man, this shit hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my shit.
It was locked in for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, those are my guys though. Yeah, for sure.
So it's like, I'm hearing you put these shots up. You know what I mean? And when I finally was able to put two and two together, it was the Jody Joe and Friends show. And I still didn't know who you was then, because you kind of walked it. Like you said, you move militant, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
chilling.
You move right. So you had your people with you. You know what I'm saying? You came up on the stage, killed that. And after that, I said, oh, yeah, I got to talk to her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
We
like,
killed that. Shout out to Jody Joe.
yeah, shout out to Jody Joe, man. You know what I'm saying? What motherfucking people, man. He got to come back up here too. You know what I'm saying? But after putting those like early shots up, to me, like, going back and listening to those tracks and then coming now from like what you're about to come with, were all of those like combination and like practice shots to what's finally about to arrive?
Yeah, like really just showing people different avenues that I could, possibly go in, that I like to do, that I feel naturally. So just giving people different tastes and different, sounds from me, so they used to things sounding differently, because that's all that I'm going, give, because it's multiple layers. So it's just going to unfold over time.
So it's definitely multiple layers to you.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Scorpio, baby. Just yeah.
Shout out to the Scorpios, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So let's get into like the name of the project a little bit. I definitely want to get this out the way, because I'm excited to, like, when you release this is going to be beautiful, because I'm hearing it, and this is like, it's crisp.
Thank you.
I mean, just from the single we started off with, like, no small talk, like,
Yeah.
it's good hearing you in that pocket and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
For sure.
And it's fun. Yeah. I
But
like
like,
to talk my shit.
Hey, for real, you was talking that shit on that. You know what I'm saying?
Give it to him.
Thanks. So, like, give me a little bit of, like, the project and, I guess, curating it and starting it. And how did you land on, like, the titling and the whole, let's say, texture of the project?
Okay. I think I knew I had an idea that I wanted this first debut EP to be like as versatile as I could, make it in a short amount of time. So just staying natural and thinking about that. But yeah, just trying to make sure I stay true to myself, because like I said, it's multiple layers. So trying to represent different sounds and different emotions through the project, I knew that was a goal. So after that, it was just on the search for getting production. And shout out to Richie for, coming into the picture, because Richie is really like, this is my 40s, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
See-
This is my 40 right here. He literally makes shit happen. You know what I'm saying? And we like feed off of each other as far as creativity, and it just works really well as far as chemistry. So when we got that shit going, it was really like up in the air. And
Could you tell me what was that first track that y'all knew y'all struck magic and y'all like yeah, we work good together. Let's lock in. What was that first track? Do y'all remember?
honestly, I remember the first time we like had a full conversation, like just about like mapping shit out, and like literally like the first day that we met, we had like a 45-minute to like hour conversation just about what we were finna do right now. And like that was before we even put any work in, you know what I'm saying? And like
That's fire.
the fact that happened the first day we met, I told him what I wanted to do. He told me what he had going on and what he could make happen. And now we, you know what I'm saying, you're hearing the finished project. It's just
hey,
like I said.
Hey man, when I tell you, like, he is doing something like different. Like,
No, for sure.
I don't know what kind of hours he got on. I should have got him on the pod though. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
I should have forced him on the camera. He chilling. You know what I mean? He in the vibe. But
He pulling strings back there.
yeah, he's done figured out the science. You know what I mean?
He's a visionary for sure. Like I have ideas that I need to bring to like a physical plane. You know what I'm saying? And he makes a lot of that happen. So yeah, for sure.
Are y'all able to feed off each other in that magnitude of being like tell me how cold the chemistry is. Like what's the sauce like? How y'all get started cooking? You know what I mean?
Like when I say like finishing each other's sentences, like having some of the same ideas, and like he'll say something or I say something like, damn, we thinking alike, you know what I'm saying? It's just stuff like that lets you know like, okay, this is the right person I'm supposed to be working with.
Facts.
We literally are, you know what I'm saying, eye to eye with what we got going on. So,
That's hard. Yeah. That's hard. So let's dive back a little bit, because what did we say the name of the project?
oh yeah, Mood Swings. You did ask me all of that, and I didn't even say the name.
No, this beautiful.
Mood Swings, yes. The EP is called Mood Swings.
Coming out soon, man. Y'all know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Y'all wait patiently on that. But hey, y'all got to tap in on this shit, man. This shit is special. I'm telling you. Like, she got some shit on there. I'm talking about straight missiles.
saying?
It ain't no skips on that motherfucker, man. You
That's
hear
what's
me?
up. Thank you.
Fire. So, with that, let's dive back a little bit. Let's get to know, Mia Reona a little bit. So, tell me a little bit about growing up, because, like, from where I'm hearing now where you're at in life, and, like, your texture and your sound, I want to know the background of that.
Okay.
So, like, what was that like? What'd you grow up listening to? And when did you know, like I really can do this shit? Let's go all in.
So, well, just starting like where I'm from North Nashville to be specific. So,
Oh yeah, she
Just
from that
gonna-
North.
yeah.
Fly.
You
Yeah,
already
shout
know.
out to North, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm from East Nashville, but hey, shout out to
Street,
North.
Yeah.
You grew up eating Ed's fish and all that
Yeah.
shit. Okay, shout out
to
Ed's
Ed's
fish.
Fish.
Yeah.
Yes. Literally, my pops used to take us there like every weekend. Shout out to Ed's Fish.
Hey,
Yeah.
for real. Yeah,
That
hey,
line, you can't get through that line now.
you can.
Like
Hey,
literally, you
man.
gotta text somebody like, "Hey, you like bring me a fish sandwich back." Come on, now. It is hard to get through the line.
That's hard. It's still out there, because I ain't been out there in a
for sure.
minute.
They business booming right now. Business is booming right now. I don't know why they don't have another location. They need one.
yeah,
You're gonna have to
that's crazy.
figure that out.
Yeah, shout out Ed's fish, man.
But,
Go ahead, my bad. Go
yeah,
ahead.
I'm from Nashville, but honestly, what I listened to growing up, I'm a '90s baby, so I like oldies. Oldies have a place in my heart because that's what I like grew up listening to in the crib, like my parents and my sister. So like my mom, she's more like Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Tina Turner. And then it goes to like my sister showing me like the Brandies, the Monicas, the like even Nelly and the Saint Lunatics. Like,
Hey.
they just getting early, like later and later. But like, yeah, like it's just versatile as far as like what I grew up listening to. So I feel like that's why like I am really just a sponge of everything that I am too, because it's just so much that I relate to, so much that I, have fond memories of. So definitely a 90s to early 2000s as far as music. That's what I was listening to.
Fire. Does that help with like when you're hopping in certain pockets, like are you able to pull from like that memory bank a little bit, and that's where it's like, I want to go with this vibe right here.
Yeah, and honestly a lot of it, to be honest, is natural, like on the spot, to whether it's like coming from a place in my past, but when I do it, it's kind of like I'm just thinking of like how I can say things in a way that's dope, you know what I'm saying? So like that, I'm sure that's where it's coming from, because that's what I am, you know what I'm saying? That's where I come from. So yeah, it's coming out of me. But in the moment, it's really like I'm just vibing out to the music and like thinking of words to like, just piece together on the spot. So yeah, that's
fire.
And that's what we did a lot with this project. And like I said, I was trying to trust myself with the music. So a lot of the songs, like one of the songs that you really like, which one was that? What's No Scrubs? What did we change the name to? Indecisive. Yeah. So the song Indecisive, like that song, I was really like punching in, just recording that on the spot, like just line for line, like okay, I got another one. Hold on, let me try this. No, that ain't working. Okay, let me do it like this then. Okay. So like that song, I really like did that. And it came out crazy. Like that's one of my favorite ones.
Come on, man. Hey, y'all put that on immediately in 30 seconds. I said, that's the one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I said, yes, y'all got y'all one. That's ready for radio. Yeah. Like I said, it's no cussing in it. It's crisp. It's perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hold on, man. Like matter of fact, with y'all cooking up some fire like that in the stew, like what was even in that surrounding at the time? Like, what y'all have? Y'all have a movie on in the background? Like, what was in there?
You see, like,
because y'all came out with one.
We might have a direction or like an idea for the song or melody. You know what I'm saying? So we go to the studio with a melody and we just be focused. Like, it's no movie playing. It's nothing else going on other than like literally us working and feeding off of each other, and me going in the studio, coming out, listening to what I did, getting feedback. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Just.
Did you walk away immediately and say, that's one of them?
Yeah. I could tell while I was recording it, because even while I was recording, I just like, I felt it in my movements, just how like natural it was just coming. I was like, oh yeah. It was fun. It was just, vibes was going. I'm pretty sure I had a little something in my cup. Yeah. But, yeah.
Shout out to whatever there was in that cup. You hear me?
Probably tequila or something, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was a great night. It was a vibe for sure.
Now, I guess let me ask, when did you realize like you were getting super comfortable with singing? Were you always comfortable with singing?
Honestly, no. When I first started, I was nervous to really take it past a certain point. I would still kind of like elongate words and like draw them out, but not really like change the tone. So it wouldn't be too much like, I'm kind of playing it safe, but still dragging my words. But really, it just took finding the right beats and production that I like brought that out, and that I could really like use my voice as an instrument on top of. So yeah, shout out to Richie, shout out to Nokio, shout out to Ty. Because these are all the guys who like created the sound, the sonics of like how I'm being able to express myself on the EP. So yeah, it's dope.
Can I ask, so like when y'all are in the stew, is it Richie cooking up the beat first and then you're feeding off of that, or is it building off of that melody?
A lot of time Richie hit me up like, yo, I got some fire.
Oh yeah, so let's see what you can do.
he really hit me like a lot of the time, like that's pretty much how it's going. Like he like, I got some fire. He send it to me. I'm like, bro, I bet, say less. And then next thing you know, we're in the studio recording to it. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. And that's the thing. He only pops up when he got that work, and he stay with that work. So yeah. It's crazy. When Richie called, I know we got some shit going on.
So now you really making me think. I should have got a mic for Richie. I ain't
Yeah, we gonna have to now for real. They gonna
hold
have
on,
to
man.
see.
We finna mic Richie up, man. I got some questions for
Man,
him. Hold on, man.
say less.
Hold on. Boom. All right, now we are back. Yes, Lord. All right, we got Richie on this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We got the motherfucking chef in the building. You know what I mean? So, so look, I have a plethora of questions for you yourself. You know what I'm saying? I want to pick your brain a little bit because y'all got like this certain type of chemistry that y'all got going on is special. You know what I mean? So I want to talk to the motherfucking chef himself. You know what I'm saying? We got the motherfucking head chef, and then we got the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? He back there whipping up the motherfucking ragu and shit, you know what I mean? So
secret sauce.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So tell me like y'all chemistry. Give me a little bit of that background too.
Man, it's really, we both Scorpios.
Oh, so y'all clicking instantly when it's like
instantly, yeah. But really what it boils down to though, for real, is just trust. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We trust each other so much where it just come to a point where she talking about like we finish each other's sentences or whatever it is. It's just I know when to give her space to create, you know what I mean? And then she'll come to me and say, yo, what you think about this? And then I just like, I'm gonna shoot it straight. Nah, I ain't rocking with it. Or nah, you need to say it different. Or like it has to be different, you know what I mean? Because I'm just all about making sure, like I tell her, we can't be selfish with the music, you know what I mean?
ooh, that's fire.
Yeah, because I be trying to save a lot of my layers until like, you know what I'm saying? But he be like, nah, pull that shit out. I'll be like, all right, say less. Let me go back to the drum board real quick, pull some new shit out. Okay.
Man,
For sure.
do you know, like, I guess as a producer, like you said, man, that takes a certain like science, patience, and effort to craft the perfect song. In a sense, y'all gonna call it perfect, bro, because that's a perfect song. That one that y'all got in the chamber that's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah. It sounds great.
it,
Thank
yeah.
you. You
Yeah,
heard it right
it's-
here. It's
yeah.
perfect.
so it's like when you're doing that, how do you know that you're not like, in a sense, overstuffing a beat?
So I mean, really, I ain't gonna lie. She produced herself. I'm just here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just here, you know, scraping away what they call it when the chef fix the plate and wipe off the extra and just make the plate look pretty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she do bulk of the work. So specifically with that song, she went in the studio. We had an idea for it. Once again, we was budded.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So
like
stuck.
when she did it, she was just punching in. And she just kept going. I didn't really know where it was going, but like, shout out to my man Topper too, backbone of the project.
Yeah, shout
But
out to Top.
I'm sitting in there. Because she's in another booth, right? So me and him just sitting in there talking. I'm like, yo, she's going dumb. Like, like she's going dumb. And where I step in is just to add, you know, just small little details. And then how we work kind of is, I just let her get everything out, everything that she wants to do, and then we'll go back and just construct it. You know what I mean? Just take away, add. You know what I mean? Just real surgery on it. So for you to
that
say
way,
it's a
like
perfect song,
it's
dope.
great for the creative process because it's not like I'm stopping the creativity to try to think of how to really perfect it. I'm kind of just naturally giving up what I got and then like going back and looking over that. So like it's a great process for sure.
Do you necessarily, Maya, do you necessarily feed off like outside of the studio? Like do you creating in the room and shit too? So you'll cook up in the room as well and in the studio?
Anywhere, literally.
Okay.
I write in my head at work. I'll be like, oh, let me get a napkin or something real quick.
That's
literally, anytime I'm thinking of something that I feel like has a melody to it that I could say, yeah, I'm writing everywhere, whether it's in my room, in the car, in the studio with Richie. Yeah.
Don't
Wherever
get it
you-
twisted. She's a top tier songwriter. Like I'm
No,
just
for
gonna
real,
give
her
credit.
pen
Like,
is
she-
heavy. Don't get
pen
it
is-
twisted. Like,
pen
nah,
is
like
stupid. Like
Thank you. I appreciate it.
dog, and I can tell that through and this is another thing that I wanted to say, and this is what's beautiful with like the chemistry that y'all got going on is because And why on top of that, I said that is a perfect song because y'all have mastered the science of making a song palatable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to put whatever message that you want in there, but you're still making it digestible for the masses.
Exactly.
And that's what we was talking about, like, off camera, like, you know, this is like your debut project.
Yeah.
Right? But, and you may have people ask you, you know, what demographic are you targeting? But it's like you're making it palatable for everybody. So anybody can play it.
It's really for any and everybody, to be honest. And that's the feedback I've always gotten as an artist. You know what I'm saying? It's older people coming up to me, man and woman. It's like, it doesn't matter, young. Everybody be, you know what I'm saying? Coming
I ain't gonna hold you.
They like it. So
I'm gonna have my partners bumping this shit in the whip. You know what I'm saying? Women are not like you. And that's what's dope about it. You could put this on and it's like, it's smacking.
It's just
like
a vibe.
Mood swings.
Like, literally, mood swings. Like,
facts.
Exactly.
Facts. Nah, that's hard. I guess let me ask you a little bit about, like, I guess the woman hip hop scene. I see you real, like, tapped in with, like, Found Honey and stuff, cause like, could you break down like y'all relationship? Cause she's dope
girl.
too.
I'm glad you brought her up. Yeah, she's really like doing her thing, like, and it's like she on the way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Found Honey. That's my girl. I've been knowing her since like middle school.
Shouts out, Found.
Yeah, no, for real.
Now she hard.
She's
Scorpio
like,
twin.
yeah, and she's Scorpio too. Like, shout out to Scorpio gang for real. Super creative, super unique, like. And just unapologetic about who she is, and that's why I rock with her. So yeah.
Nah, facts. We was at the club one night. I was with my wife, and I seen her walking out, and I should have built with her more, but she was just kind of in her zone, and she was with somebody.
Yeah.
But she read me in like 5 seconds.
Yeah,
like,
I'm sure she
she's
did.
like, nah, y'all got good energy. Y'all straight. Y'all straight. I was like, damn.
Yeah, she don't play. So yeah, she definitely. Yeah, you're gonna have to bring her on here.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Shout out Found Honey, man.
For sure.
Since we speaking on people, tell me about like Jody Joe and how that came about. Because, like I said, that was one of my favorite songs in the past.
Yeah.
And that was helping like build the resume of what you were doing up to this point. So, like, could you tell me how that relationship happened and, you know what I'm saying, how y'all was able to craft it?
Not Your Average Joe.
Yeah, shout him out, man. Yeah. Shout out Jody Joe.
We've been friends for like a little over a decade, like going back to like when I was in high school, about to graduate high school. I think he was in college. But like we had mutual friends, so we like linked up at like a set. And that's where I met him. But like fast forward, I wasn't even on music shit then. Like it was like right before, like a year or two before. And then we connected. We always followed each other, you know what I'm saying, on social media and kept contact that way. But when he started doing music and, you know what I'm saying, I was doing my thing, it just made sense.
Yeah.
You know, we rock with each other. He a Scorpio too. Shout out to him. Like literally. Scorpio. His birthday coming up, by the way.
That's all
so
right.
yeah. All of these Scorpios are, and that's funny because I really put that in the air. Like when I was manifesting my project, I was like, I need more Scorpios around me because it's probably biased, but like I understand Scorpios and Scorpios understand me in a different way. But people probably say that about their own zodiac, but yeah, I really asked for that, and like it's been strategic, like how a lot of things that's been happening for me as far as music and creatively is the Scorpios around me, like literally, like Richie, like Jody, Found Honey, everybody, like, you know, it's a creative circle. So yeah,
Can I tell this story? When I first like seen Maya, like first met him, he was at Brian Taylor's show at
the Jew show. It was like
shout
back
out
in
Brian
Exit
Taylor.
In?
Exit In.
For sure. Yeah.
Show was crazy, and she I was with Chill. Shout out Chill and Nokia.
Yeah.
We was up top, and I'm looking down at my phone. I look up, I see her come on stage. I said, "Damn, what celebrity they done brung on?" What artist they done brung out of town on here? It was just her stage. You know what I'm saying? It was just her stage presence that was just like, And she told me like kind of after she was having mic trouble, and I was like, yeah, I ain't really hear you on the mic, but it was just your stage presence where I was just like, nah, she's it, she a star. You know what I'm saying? And after that, it's just been cool ever since. Like I hit her in the DM, was like, yo, like I'm trying to work.
Yeah.
It's like in work.
Yeah.
You remember one of the first beats you heard when you was like, we gotta lock in, like heavy.
Honestly,
Like, yeah, come on over here, man. All these beats for me.
For real, like,
You know what I'm saying?
literally, like when he hit me up, he knew he had some shit to send me like already. So honestly, within the first time of him hitting me up, he sent me something that I love. So it just took that one conversation. I'm like, oh yeah, I like it. It sounds like some shit I could fuck with. So
Crazy.
we got it on the roll after that.
Crazy.
And the crazy thing is too, like it's been like a year. I always remind him, like, yo, it's been like more than, you know what I'm saying, more than a year since we linked. The crazy thing, we done had our trials and tribulations of just like really locking in, finding, you know what I'm saying, a studio home, finding just somewhere to real deal. We done had studios power go out on us in the middle of a crazy session. In the middle of a crazy session. We done had it where it just wouldn't work or the equipment is messed up. We can't, you know what I'm saying, just really lock in. So, and then we just, once again, we just stuck with it. But like I said, I think it's really just trust. We just trust each other so much. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So.
And we both willing to put the work in. So having somebody that can really match that energy, like it's, you know, it's destined to be something great.
You definitely can feel that through the music too. I was gonna say that. Like you can, I know y'all building y'all foundation and y'all keep speaking on this word of trust, but you can definitely hear that trust in the music. It's like, it's just the way you're finding certain pockets on the beat. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and then it's the beat complimenting what you're doing within the song. Because it's really
like me trying things, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily like, I know it sounds cool to me, you know what I'm saying? But not necessarily thinking that the masses like ear might. It's just me trying shit, seeing what people gravitate to, and that shit funny.
Hey, man. All right. Bet we back. So Richie, I wanted to ask you, man, like your start in producing, because like the way, you know, what you're doing now is really special. So I'm just curious, so like your start and the reps that you done put up to get to where you're at now.
Oh man. Just a lot of trial and error. I probably started about like a year and a half, 2 years ago, just taking it serious. And that's because like I was kind of pushed by like my homies to really just pursue it. You know what I mean? Like I didn't had the ultimate highs, you know what I mean, and the ultimate lows in it. And for me, like I'm more behind the scenes type of person, so I didn't just been around every studio. Like, I've been able to lock in, being blessed to work with dope producers. Shout out DJ KJ, Chill, Nokio, Smokey, Cousin Moolah.
Shout out Smokey.
Man, AB. Shout out AB. Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir. Shout out AB.
AB for sure.
I mess with AB's production and just kind of how he moves around the scene. And I'm just a fan of music. Like, you know what I mean? Like my biggest inspirations is Quincy Jones and Pharrell.
Yes, sir.
So I just kind of, like I said, I grew up in a church playing. So playing the drums, playing the keys. And I just fell in love with songwriting. So just incorporating that. And like I told her, when we was first starting to work, I was just traveling around a lot with the homie KJ, you know what I'm saying? Making that happen. And then I was like, I want to kind of go a different route and, you know, homegrown, you feel me? And really lock in like executive producing. And fortunate enough, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the dopest thing about her, once again, like, it's just trust and it ain't in the right manner. Like, she listens, like, you know what I mean? She's receptive to like criticism, feedback, or if, you know what I'm saying, if something wrong. And I'm the same, you know what I mean? Like, I got a funny saying with our engineer. Be like, if something going wrong, be like, I'm not gonna tell it, you tell it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
But yeah, that's just kind of my background in producing, man. You know, I done had the studios on Music Row. I done been in the rooms, but now I'm just kind of just trying to lock in and just, you know, elevate the music in Nashville. That's really just been my main goal. So
Yeah. Hey, fire, man. You're doing a great job, man, for this, like, have you worked with any other artists, or is this your first, like, is this your debut as well?
No, I've worked with some,
Like, do you have any music out there, like, that I may have heard and didn't know that was you?
Yeah, I got some, I work with, like, Trip,
Okay.
Ski,
Hard.
man, I'm trying to think. It's been so long, so much. I got Song with Fredo Bang, Big 30.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. Oh, so you've been getting the reps in.
my
So
guy
you in the right lane.
Yeah.
You doing your thing. Okay.
But it's really more so just like locking in like this, really just locking in with somebody. We in there and we trial and error together like that, just a meeting of the minds. Nah, yeah, this is definitely the first time, and I'm just grateful. Like, it's her, you know what I'm saying?
Hard, man. Hard.
And once again, like she introduced me to Found Honey. You know what I mean? So it's really just become like, and I like the way it's going in Nashville. Like Nashville, everybody know each other in Nashville. You feel me? And we just working towards one goal to really just, you feel me, make it happen. So
and elevate one another, man. So it's like that's what it's all about. And you know, the dope shit is gonna always rise, man.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like when y'all cooking with fire and y'all
shout
doing
out
something.
Ramey. I got to shout out everybody.
Shout out Ramey, yeah. Shout out Ramey, yeah.
It's
That's
all
hard.
love, so you feel me?
That's hard, man. Maya, let me ask you about, man, fashion a little bit. 'Cause I ain't gonna hold you. You be putting that shit on. You hear me? You know what I mean?
Listen.
You be
Nah,
putting
I'm
that
just
shit
kidding.
on. Are you?
You like it though? You think it's cool?
Yeah.
I appreciate
You know
that.
what I'm saying? And it be like chilled. I done seen
Yeah.
multiple fits that you don't put together, so it's
Yeah.
like,
It's
Something
layered.
slight.
yeah,
I be putting it on, you know.
Yeah, hey.
But honestly, like I said, like just sticking to the theme. Like it just depends on my mood, like how I'm feeling, clearly what the temperature is outside. But other than that, you know, just what I feel like putting on. I don't try to really dress like anything specific. Just what I feel comfortable wearing.
Don't let her be too humble. She finna put that shit on. Like,
I'm about to put that shit on. I
She
haven't
got
even
some
put
shit,
it on yet, and they already digging the swag. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
yeah. I'm a gasser. Yeah.
Hey, that's hard.
We finna go crazy for sure.
Do you have like a certain like favorite time of the year that you like to dress in particular?
For sure, like fall,
Now,
winter, and summertime, of course.
yeah.
Yeah, all the hot.
So you'll put it in that order.
Yeah.
Fall,
Oh
and
yeah,
then,
for sure.
Sometime, yeah. Okay.
Fall is like my favorite time of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm an October baby, so it makes sense.
that's hard. That's hard. Man, I think. What else do I want to ask about? Like, I guess let me ask when y'all are in there, y'all in there cooking up. Yo, let me ask again. Like essentials. Y'all have certain things that y'all require in the studio
Ooh, yeah. Let me
for a
put my writer
successful.
out there. I need that.
Yeah.
Cause I'm finna start demanding things. Like it's up. You know what I'm saying? It's
Price
up.
going up. You hear me? Hold on. This gotta
Let
get
me
the
go
hell
ahead
on.
and put this out there right now.
You know what I mean?
Great question.
Yeah, get your demands out there. You know what I'm saying?
For real, I definitely gotta have. First of all, we're gonna start with the food. Food wise, I'm a snacker. I be munching. You know what I'm saying? I like chips, Doritos.
Which kind? You like the blue kind or red kind?
Honestly, I go to the red.
Red.
I go to the red
to go
for
to.
sure.
For sure.
But we need some chips in there. We need gummies. I need some tequila.
Yeah.
I need some kind of mixer. Probably like pineapple. Tequila, pineapple, my go-to. What else? You know we finna have the gas glowing, so but
Yes,
we bringing that.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trusting nobody else to provide that. But yeah, we bringing our own gas. Other than that, I'm coming with the work, so I just need a little something to put me in my
Get the
mood,
mood
little,
right.
Little food, little snacks, and
That's
a
it.
little vibe, and then I'm up
See,
there.
y'all make sure y'all right. Y'all get them notes right. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Yeah, you already
Otherwise,
know.
she will leave.
I
No, for real.
I
I'll be walking in the studio like, bruh, they don't have no snacks. What are they doing? So yeah,
Yeah, me and her.
it's up about the snacks.
If the vibe ain't right, nah, for real. If the vibe ain't right, like me and her one in the same. Like,
No,
we
yeah.
getting up. All right, we gonna
See, because I'm a candle nigga.
And I was just
I'm a
gonna say
candle
that.
nigga.
That's so funny. I point at the candle, like we got the candles burning in the studio. Like we vibing.
Y'all gotta
out.
have the fragrance right in there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like it's gotta be
All
right
the senses gotta be. You know what I'm saying? The right vibe.
for sure. Hey, Rich, you got a mean ass line though. You might well get your demands out too. What you?
Nah, let them know what you want.
I'm not for real. I'm not picky like that. It just got to be the right vibe. I'm really like, I don't know if she picked up on it. I don't like a bunch of people in the studio because like once when you trying to work and lock in, you just got a whole bunch of people. You know what I mean? Oh, it need to be this, or you should blah blah, and it can mess up her like creativity. You know what I'm saying?
We definitely one in the same with that. I don't
So
like
my
people in the
thing is, if like I said, if the vibe ain't right, I'm gonna chill out. Be like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna see y'all later. Like, I'm gonna head out. I know the riders sound bougie. It's the same as hers, but we not that bougie. Like it just you know what I'm saying. It just
it be on some chill shit.
it be
Not
chill,
for real.
you know
It's
what
just
I'm
a
saying?
part of it.
Yeah, it's just a part of it because we want to be comfortable, and I think that's honestly you can hear it in the
And
music.
that's how exactly.
She's super comfortable. Like you know what I'm saying. Super duper
Like
comfortable.
it's literally like you go in there, catch the vibe that you want to catch. Literally that we create. So it's kind of like it's only set up for us to be successful if we going about it in the ways that we are, like setting the vibe how we want and creating the ways that we want to, and have the freedom to do so. So yeah.
That's another thing. I'm making sure she's comfortable. Like that's my biggest thing. Like I'm making like if the sound ain't right or if it's too loud, you know what I mean? If the mic ain't the right height, like I just want the most comfortability like for her to be in a creative space to where she can really produce, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of producers don't do that now, man. Like
Facts. And I wanted to speak on that a little bit. I was gonna say, man, that's such a great thing to like what y'all naming off because y'all gotta have each other's back like that.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's in a sense like protecting each other's energy, but overall protecting like the art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like all of those things are needed to come out with what y'all got.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If these are the methods and the things that y'all are doing, it's gonna come out this way.
Exactly. Yeah. We both put a lot of intention into, you know, what we do and how we move. So it definitely comes across.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we appreciate that.
Do you write your intentions down a lot?
Yeah, for sure. Like I sticky notes. I got a whiteboard that I draw on every day. I write goals down and I check them off. Literally, like I wrote down my goals for 2022. I'm already starting on my 2023 goals. Like, yeah, and I be like checking them off, and even writing them down, I still put them in other places so I can see them too. So it's a constant reminder. Affirmations, I write affirmations down. Yeah, I speak to myself and manifest a lot of what I do.
When did you change that? Because I'll speak for myself. Coming from like the neighborhood I came from and like just growing up, we wasn't taught those things. It's like we just now learning those things. So when did it click for you that like, hey, I'm gonna be intentional with what I'm doing and I'm gonna dive out there? Like, tell me about that. What's that journey like of trying to explain to the people, hey, because my people may not understand what I'm doing right now. Yeah. But you know, you work, but it's like when I'm chasing a passion, they may not see it. Yeah. But it's like y'all will see in the long run. So tell me about that. How is that? And
okay. I feel like really the passion and getting it together started like in high school. We used to have to do summer reading, and so I've always just been inspired by literature in general. So reading as many books as I did in high school and just being inspired by language and putting words together creatively, that really sparked the whole journey. And I graduated high school in 2013. So right after that, 2014, 2015, I realized I really wanted to put my trust in my passions a little bit and, follow my dream as far as doing music. It started with like poetry and like screenwriting, but it turned into writing songs. So started in 2014, 2015, and 2016 is really when I started performing in Nashville, to where like pretty much people kind of can recognize me, like who's been on the scene since then. But yeah, taking that leap of faith really started. My pops passed in 2014, and
condolences.
Thank you. It was just a different type of. It just changed my trajectory really, and the fact that I knew what I really wanted to do after that. I knew I didn't want to waste time trying to work somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I know I want to work for myself. So knowing that and having a passion in music, it kind of took off. So I'd say 2015 really is when I kind of like got out there, started performing 2016. So,
That's fire. Did the family, did they originally like see that gift? Could they pinpoint that and say, hey, I can see her doing that? Or did it surprise them? Cause
I'm sure everything I do surprises people. Like everything I do surprises somebody. I've done a lot of things. Like I played sports a lot growing up. So a lot of my family thought I was going to, go pro in sports because I was really good in high school. I had offers for college, but I didn't want to go that route just because I knew the game with sports in college. And, I didn't want to necessarily... I would have rather put that time into, like, gaining my 10,000 hours musically as opposed to, like, waiting. So playing sports, I knew I was going to be putting my body at a risk for, like, no real compensation for, like, 4 years straight. So it was just a lot of risk factors that came into that I really didn't want to accept. So I'd rather put my trust in myself and really go for something that I'm passionate in. I was really passionate about basketball, but it just changed over time. So yeah, my family, they know that I'm going to surprise them. That's what they can look forward to. Like I'm going to do something like switching something up. Like they know that. But music, I don't know if they seen it coming when I first started doing music. I'm sure they were like, oh, okay, you doing music now. Okay, we'll see what happens. But yeah, they like it now. Like I send my songs to my mom. She listens to them. My brothers listen to them. And like, it started off kind of quiet, like getting it together, but now like my mama be telling all her friends about who, like, you know what I'm saying? And when she sees stuff, or like if she see people recognize me, she be like, oh, they know who you are. Like she one of those. So like, yeah, it's fun. It's fun now for sure.
That's hard. Richie, I'm gonna ask you the same. Like, did your people know you had this talent, or was this kind of out of nowhere?
Man, it's kind of like her. They not surprised. Mine's really not surprised at anything I do because I'm just like I'm always thinking of new stuff to do. You know what I mean? I don't like feeling stagnant. And I played college sports. You know what I'm saying? Like I played college football, and I was a high school star, like coming out. And so once again, I had the mindset to go pro. Could have. I know everybody say that, but I really had a legit shot. You know what I mean? And I lost a passion for it, and like music was one of the things. And I think that's why me and her get along so much because it's just like ain't nobody gonna tell us shit.
Yeah,
we gonna move at our own beat and do our own thing. You know what I mean? And so it's just I don't look for validation from anybody. You know what I mean? Just validation. Like if I say I'm gonna do it
at all.
Like for instance, one time I gotta get this off real quick.
Yeah, get your shit off.
For sure, get that shit off.
My biggest thing, like, we gonna elevate Nashville music, and I remember I was with this girl and I was telling her, like, yeah, I wanna, whoop de whoop, make Nashville this and that. We gonna make the urban scene and hip hop scene go crazy. She was like, I don't know, that's gonna be hard. After that, I ain't talked to her.
I'm saying.
She was gone.
We don't got time for the rain.
Real shit.
And then, so it's just really like I said, when you got the vision and you got the passion, I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna make it happen. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show you. Even if you on the wave and then you hop off the boat, I'm gonna still show you.
It's gonna keep going regardless. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts, and that's hard too, because for what y'all do, it inspires me to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why not put my imprint in on shine a light on y'all. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nah.
It's like give y'all a proper platform to come
big
and
shout
get
out
y'all
to you,
fucking
bruh.
shit off,
Nah,
man.
big shout out to you because like you can ask her. We had the same mindset. I was like, nah, you gotta come
Yeah.
on here. Like,
Yeah.
That's love,
And,
man.
like when I even got hip to, you and the podcast, I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah. I like how everything look. I like your energy. You know what I'm saying? I like how you the conversation is just real natural and
you asked the right question.
yeah, and you done talk to a lot of dope people from the city, so yeah, we definitely had to
I appreciate
tap
that. And I'll tell you my sign. I'm a Taurus. So like I kind of just
Scorpio and Taurus like this when it come to creativity.
Yeah. So I
Like
get along
this.
with everybody, man. So it's like long as the vibe's right, I'm there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And if we can meet on the human level first and we can chop it up, it's like I remember seeing you in the club. I'm like, yeah, you got to come on.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I know you was in your little vibe and the element, but I'm
Yeah.
like, nah, I got to let her know real quick.
Yeah,
But
I'm
it's
glad
just-
you did that. I
Appreciate
appreciate
that.
it. I remember that. I'm sure I was probably like you said,
No, I was
in
too.
another zone.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I remember though.
Nah, for real,
Nah,
for
keep
real.
going too, bro, and keep elevating because this is hard. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You really got something special. You feel?
Thank you, man.
No, for
do a
real.
good
Shout
job
out Lost
at
in
it,
the
so.
Sauce.
I watch your
Get
shit.
into
I watch
it.
your shit. Like I watch Drink Champs and $1 Million Worth of Game. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Love,
saying? I'm
man.
tapped in. So
Yeah.
if y'all ain't tapped in, y'all need to tap in, bro.
That's
They
love,
about to
man.
start. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If they ain't already.
That's love. Damn, let me ask y'all, I guess if I get y'all up out of here, what's the North Star for y'all? Because I already know that both of y'all are locking in for the long haul.
Yeah.
Y'all got more shit coming. Y'all found the secret sauce. Like, y'all gonna want to see. I'm telling y'all. Y'all are gonna be impressed with this project.
Thank
You know what I'm saying? And just from chopping it up with y'all and getting to know y'all a little bit, it all makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited to see like where this goes because I know it's gonna go far. It's not even a matter of how is when, like type shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
real.
y'all really treating the shit with the proper attention. It's the same thing of what I'm doing with my shit.
Yeah.
It's being intentional and it's goddamn putting in the time, the effort, the work.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And just committed. So y'all tell me what the North Star looks like for y'all.
Read it off. You funny.
Because obviously, I kind of peer pressured you a little bit to get beside her and get on the camera.
Nah, we
So it's like,
appreciate
man,
it.
it's the first glimpse of
You
like,
gotta let them know.
you know what I'm saying? Y'all taking
we
this
haven't
shit to
really
the top.
given it up like this too, and like just around people in conversation. So it's good to shine a light on just the
We the same.
chemistry.
It's so crazy. I got her saved in my phone as Little Miss Anti. I told her that the other week. Jump really funny.
Man, out the way.
But
Just working.
I mean, for me, I feel like the North Star is we don't even have just the conversations we have, right? Like I know she probably get tired of me. I call her like almost every day, be like, yo, like this and that, you good? We doing this. Oh, I got this idea, or I think you
For sure.
should. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah. Because I really want to see her win. You know what I mean? And I'm just like that with you know what I'm saying. Really talented people. I put in what you put in. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like our North Star is not really. We don't have like a goal in mind. It's really what we gonna give you and what we want to put out there in the world and show like this is the basket of eggs that we have. You know what I mean? And you can either hop on the wave or you can miss it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause-
or catch on later. 'cause
Yeah, or catch on
some
later.
of
You feel me?
some of y'all, if y'all hating, you just gonna catch on later because it's
Yeah.
you can't deny it.
Yeah, and this is what I was telling her about the project. Like with the project, I ain't
deny
even
it.
gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and pop shit. Like I feel like this, the project of the year. You know what I'm saying? This project is gonna
Yeah.
make noise just because we put in the work and you know we made sure it sounded great. We made sure the relatability was there. We made sure all the T's was crossed and the I's was dotted. And like I know for me and her, we just proud of ourselves to get it done because it's been.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It took this long to do it and just all the conversations and everything. So, like I said, we are kind of putting out there what we want to put out there. And my biggest thing, like I tell her, and this is the last thing I say, like I'm not a results guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna do it, put it out there, and we on to the next thing. That's my mentality.
I miss
Because
with
the
it.
results are, it's never ending. You know what I'm saying? Like, when people might catch on to a song, it could be whenever, you know what I'm saying? So it's just about making sure we did the right thing and made the right moves with the right intentions, and everything else is up after that. It's for the people to gravitate to as much as we push it, and that's what we're doing. And to piggyback off that, as far as what I consider the North Star, like he said, it's really just like showcasing what we have and what we're doing, and really giving people a whole nother wave to ride other than like what's already out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be like anything that's already out. I'm just being authentic to who I am, and I think that comes across in the music. So it's just really tapping into that and opening it up and just exploring myself in other avenues, whether it's modeling, acting. We taking this like everywhere we can take it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Overseas, like we out here. So.
She pushing me. She like, I want you in the camera.
Yeah,
with me,
like,
bro.
no, I be telling him, like,
That's
yeah,
hard,
no,
man.
you know what I'm saying? It's worth that. Like, people got to know, people got to see, you know what I'm saying? The vision got to come together. So.
Let me ask you this. Like, how do you feel like towards the project? Because I feel like we went completely left from what's going on, you know what I'm saying, right now. And it's not a knock to anybody, but I feel like the pocket that she's in, I just feel like you can't really compare it to what's going on now. It's just different. How you feel?
So, like...
And even if you would compare it to something, like, what would that be as well?
We got some crazy comparisons.
Yeah.
I heard some crazy.
To be real, I can't compare it to nothing because it's her sound and it's a breath of fresh air. It's a fresh sound. So I think she's carving her own path. In my perspective of hearing the project, I think it's gonna shift people's attention and say, oh shit, what the fuck they got going on over there?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be real, and especially from where we're at currently, like in this city, like I said, y'all playing with this, y'all are putting shit in there in the pie, goddammit, but y'all making it palatable. Right. Y'all making it where it tastes good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
For sure.
it feels good. Like I think you put the first song on, and I'm like, damn, that texture of that shit, like, is hitting.
Yeah.
It's so. It's gonna shake shit up.
Thank you.
I'll put it like that. It's gonna shake shit up, and I think it's gonna get some radio play. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With the proper relationships, it's definitely gonna get radio play. Yeah. It's gonna be, y'all gonna be out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And it's a matter of time.
Genuinely.
Like, and y'all seem patient with the process too. Like, and I really appreciate that because
we understand what we're doing. You know what I'm
facts.
saying? And we know what we're getting ourselves into, so we here to work, you know what I'm saying?
And once again, like, we one in the same, like, we gonna take our ball and go home and leave if the shit ain't right, you know what I mean? If it just ain't.
I like how you said that. We gonna take the ball, like, I came here with this, but the game over
right
with.
Like, if
No
she ain't
more
rocking
hooping.
with it, if she ain't rocking with it, she's not gonna be around it. And I'm the same, like, if I ain't rocking with it, I'm not gonna be around it, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, you know, for her, like I tell her, when they do come, you know what I mean, you're going to be in position to make the demands you want.
Facts.
And that's the biggest thing. That's my biggest goal for her, is to be in a position to make the demands she want. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's the biggest thing. You already can't tell me what to do. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this wouldn't work if he was like, you know what I'm saying, a pushover, or like, you know what I'm saying, a yes man. Like, this definitely wouldn't work. But no, he definitely know what he got going on.
I'm quiet, laid back, but I'm gonna tell you how.
Yeah, he a silent killer. You know what I'm saying? He precise with his moves. And it's, you
That's
know what I'm
hard.
saying? It's dope.
That's hard, man. I look forward to seeing what y'all do with this, man. I look forward to seeing it grow. I look forward to seeing, like, y'all just take off with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen throughout history, it's shown, like, when you're putting a project out, some people may be late to it, but it could be the jump that take off. You know what I'm saying? And I think the intention and the effort and the energy that y'all put into this and the vulnerability, y'all put into this is, yeah.
And that was a big thing too. I'm glad you said that. I don't know if I touched on it enough throughout the interview. Just how vulnerable and emotional I was on this project. Because when I first started doing music, I was didn't have just a clear idea of how I wanted to sound and where I was going, as opposed to now. And just starting out as emotional as I am, I think it's touching a lot of people in a different way that I didn't expect, just because I'm being so personal.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that, it's still relatable and people rocking with it, it's great.
I wanted to ask you, now that I just thought about it, you snuck one out there in 2022, early 2022, and I had Jay on here. I meant to ask about that. You snuck a little missile out there.
Shout out yours truly.
Is she talking about that song?
Yeah, feeling
Yeah,
you.
the feeling you.
Oh,
now that's crazy.
That was the first beat I showed her.
That you see what I'm saying?
That's you.
Yeah.
that was
Wow,
the first beat
wow.
I would have
okay.
said that,
That
but
shit
like
right,
no,
dog.
yeah.
Like, no, cause like, I remember when I had Jay up
that
here.
was literally one of the first beats that he sent me. Like literally, I was like, "Oh, I'm recording to this ASAP."
Shout out Jay too. Shout
No,
out
for
yours
real.
truly,
Shout
Jay.
out yours truly.
That's crazy.
Super talented.
Wow. Can you tell me how that went? Were y'all in the studio together, or did you send it to her?
Yeah. I hit her up because I knew I needed a dope female like R&B vocal on there, and honestly, she was the only artist that I was thinking of. Like, I just knew that I wanted her voice on there, so I hit her up, reached out to her, asked her, saying if we could work it out, and she was with it. So we literally got in the studio together on some real collab, like sitting next to each other, like the mic, like literally like this, you know what I'm saying? And we recording like that, like, and I'm like, okay, this how, you know what I'm saying? I kind of gave her, how I wanted her to give it up. So she put her vocal talent on there and blessed the track.
Hey, fire. And you caught a little pocket on it. Like, bro, what the fuck? Who did
And
your
I wrote
ability
that
to catch
song.
these certain pockets? What are you
Yeah.
listening to? When you catch
yeah,
certain
no, that's
pockets?
crazy because I wrote that song. I just knew how I wanted
Even
it to
when
go.
you coming on there, slide, I'm on 65.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
like,
he know
bro,
that-
come
Oh,
on,
you
man. And
done
you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, for real, that's crazy. It just be coming to me like really like I wrote that by myself, like just vibing out and listening to the
Man.
beat. Like I'll listen to the beat, like as far as the process goes, like I'll listen to the beat like a few times and really like vibe out with it. I'll set my own vibe, light my own candles. Like he'll send me the beat. We won't even be together. So like I'd be in my room or somewhere where I could really sit down with the beat and listen to it and, come up with some melodies, different ideas for melodies and, you know what I'm saying, go from there. And a lot of the stuff, like when I get in the studio, I be having the cadence switches and I be having that ready. Like just punch me in and it's like it's going to switch up throughout my recording. And at the end, you're going to hear all of it together. So like, yeah,
It's
just
crazy because I
be
didn't think she
coming
was
to
gonna
me.
like that beat. To be real, like I was just running through. Matter of fact, we was in the studio. Shout out to Chill. We was in the studio with Chill, and she had came by, and I was just running through beats, and she was
Yeah,
like,
shout out
"Go back to
Chill,
that
shout
one."
out
She was like-
Smokey,
yeah, she
shout
was
out
like, I like
Nokia.
that one, and I was like,
That's crazy. That's how I even met Richie. Like going to the studio to meet like Smokey and Nokia. But then when I linked up with Richie, I love to, Nokia and Smokey, but it was just a vision. Like the conversation that me and Richie had, it was just like, oh yeah, we were supposed to meet. That's why I came over here. It was like, oh yeah,
Oh, but
I was
don't
supposed to
get me
meet.
wrong.
I was supposed to meet all of y'all, but
Don't get me wrong, Nokia and Smokey and Chill and KJ and AB, like
They already got their shit going on, and you know
Man,
it.
yeah.
Like
what?
Yeah.
if you
Like-
don't know, you have to know. You know what I'm saying? But
Thanks.
me and
Shout out
Richie kind of
Smokey,
just, found a little corner and got our own shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I'm definitely in the corner where I just kind of, I them my guys, but I kind of just, you know what I'm saying, I like to be a fly on the wall and watch, but just watching
Yeah.
them and doing like what Chill got going on, what AB got going on, with Nokia and
They all
Smokey
doing great
like,
things, like
Facts.
what, you know
great
what I'm saying?
things. And
Like,
I was on that
facts.
Smokey project. You hear that?
Yeah.
Hey.
That's the next thing I was going to ask
Yeah,
you.
okay.
How did that one happen?
Man, I think we tapped in with each other on
But you
social.
smoked that bitch.
You know, I had to get
That
into a
beat
different
was,
bag.
hey, look, cause he
I was
came up
like,
here.
yo.
He came up here.
Okay.
I had him on the
Yeah.
couch, you know what I'm saying? And we talked, and this was before the project came out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at that particular time, he had told me about Sweet Poison.
Yeah.
But he was like, I got a whole project full of women on there.
Yeah.
And so when it finally dropped, I got to listen with everybody at the
Yeah.
time. And then I heard you on there. I said, hold on, man.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
This a sleeper. Wait a minute.
That bitch knocking.
Yeah.
And you cooking that bitch.
Yeah. He sent me that. He sent me a couple and kind of let me pick. Shout out to him for that. But that one stood out the most. I was like, yeah. I'm recording to this one right here. Like, and I just jumped into a whole nother bag and even trying different shit, trying different, cadences and just subject matter as well. Yeah, it was.
Bro,
shout out to Smokey.
Bro, she be rapping, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they hear this tape, you gonna hear, different elements, but she can rap. I'll put her up there with anybody. You want to do a cipher? She
And
gonna
this
hold
is
her
the
own.
beginning. Like, I didn't
You
even
feel me?
get into too much as far as how deep it's gonna go, as far as my pen but it's just a start. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to come for sure.
Facts. Hey, man. I can't wait for the people to hear this. She got some shit in the fucking chamber. You hear me?
Thank you.
But other than that, man, I think, this was beautiful.
I appreciate the opportunity.
I appreciate you too, Richie, getting on you know what I'm saying,
shout out
on
to you,
camera,
for
you know what I mean?
Ooh, Richie.
I know. You know what I'm saying? We're going to give y'all ear horns. I fucking appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, we're gonna come back and tap in for sure.
For sure.
Got some more for real.
Mood Swings on the way. Follow me on social media right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instagram.
Plug all that shit,
Twitter,
man.
you know
Plug
what I'm saying?
all that
Mia
shit.
Reona, MIAREONA_.
And that's
Hit me
Rihanna,
up.
too.
Yeah. People mispronounce it, and it's okay.
Thanks.
I'm not one of them people that, like, jump down people's throat when they do that. It's just, I'm going to let you know how it's supposed to sound. And
Facts.
after that, call me correctly. You know what I'm saying? Man. So it's Mia Reona, but hit me up. Let me know what you think about what we got going on. Mood Swings on the way. You
Straight
did.
up. Richie, plug yourself, man, because, hey, you done done some shit.
I prefer you don't follow me. Don't hit me. I'm playing.
Price going up, goddammit, I'm telling you. Hey, after this
On
project, price is going up.
Oh, that's
Sky
a
fucking
deal.
high.
Oh
That's
no!
a done deal.
But the dope thing is,
You
like,
gotta
the
talk
beautiful
to me
thing
nice.
about Nashville, bro. We all collaborating. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it may
Yeah.
not seem like everybody's collaborating, but everybody is collaborating.
Yeah,
you
it's
know what I mean?
behind the scenes for sure.
Like, I got some dope stuff with Raimi. I got some dope stuff
Oh.
with Found Honey. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, you're in the right pocket.
Yeah,
And like you said earlier, it's a lot of women that's like stepping up and, you know what I'm saying, going crazy, just showing their talents and being unapologetic about it. And I love that for Nashville. I love that for the music industry in general. So
that's what's
shout
gonna
out to the
make us
women
blow.
right now.
That's what's gonna make us blow for real. Because
Exactly.
everybody, long as we, and this is, I'm talking to everybody right now. What camera I'm looking at? This camera right
Yeah,
here.
go ahead.
Hey,
Yeah, you can talk.
long as we keep the mentality of just keep pushing forward and everybody on the same path and goal, you know what I'm saying? We gonna win. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Facts.
Nobody is selfish right now and acting like they made it. Like, we gonna win. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's what made Atlanta pop. That's what's gonna make Nashville pop.
It's so many
create the
talented
wave.
artists in Nashville, and
shout out
I've
to
like
everybody.
been blessed to work with a lot of them. So yeah, Nashville up next for sure.
No, facts. And I tell you though, it's like, see, what be kind of frustrating me sometimes is like a lot of important people be coming through here.
Yeah, all the time.
They just don't announce
like
it.
don't
all the
announce it.
time.
They come through here on
They come
quiet.
through quietly, and then people that like I might know in like industries, like restaurant industries, like, yo, what's the name was here? I just met Trey Songz and Drake. Oh, they was just in town. I was like, oh, okay, on a random fucking Friday, Thursday night, So yeah, that's the thing. It's a lot of important things happening. It always has been like that. Nashville's been a music city, but now, we getting to shine in unique places now. So yeah, and like I don't know if you've seen the Titans. They be posting like local
Facts.
artist
I love that.
music.
I
like
love that.
That's so dope. So
I
You
love
gotta
that,
keep the
man.
love. I'm all
Yeah.
about the love. Yeah,
That's
like,
it.
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, did it, brother love. We just
No,
gotta
for
keep
real.
Yeah, nah, for real.
brother love.
Because that's how we going. Literally, that's how we gonna blow. Like you said, like
Yeah.
just supporting each other and just staying true to who we are.
And two more shout outs. Shout out Ariana, what she's doing.
Oh, yeah,
is
for
dope
sure.
for the
Shout out
city.
Ariana.
Shout out
I love what she
Ariana,
doing.
Radio
And
Bay. You
shout
know what I'm
out
saying?
Kadeem.
The voice.
All of that is
Oh
important.
yeah, shout out to Kadeem too for sure. Hell yeah, Power Entertainment, they
yeah.
going crazy.
Yeah, they're going crazy.
Yeah, for
They're
sure.
going crazy.
Everybody is on the right path, man. It's beautiful. So.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. When this bubble finally pops, out of here.
Oh man, what?
Out of here.
All it
Yeah.
take is one. You feel me?
You know what I'm
Just one.
saying?
And we all the right ones.
Hey, you hear me? I was gonna say
We all the right ones. You hear me?
this might be the one that popped the motherfucking bubble. You hear me?
Yeah, you see how she pitched her head already.
We working on it. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
hold on, man. You gotta get the air horn for that. Yeah.
For sure.
But nah, shout out to you, bro. For real.
Man, thank y'all, man.
Shout out to Lost in the Sauce. We in here. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I appreciate y'all coming up here fucking with me. You know what I mean? And
Of course.
I love to see what y'all do with this. Hey,
Thank you.
perfect fucking timing.
Yeah. I knew
You know what I
I
mean?
was like, let me just say you know what I'm saying? Save it
Nah,
as
for
far
real.
as I can. But yeah, it's perfect timing. Like I'm glad we got to tap in when we did. I wasn't gonna forget at all. So I'm glad you was rocking with me when I hit you up.
always love.
For sure.
But yeah, man, other than that, did you want to play another track or you wanna save it for him? I know you teased one on the Instagram. We can play that
we
one.
can play a track for it's gonna go on.
Yeah.
yeah,
We can put it on the audio side or
You wanna play No Scrub or you wanna play I sent him in or out.
Nah, give him that no scrub. Let him hear it. 'Cause
Okay,
we
yeah.
already,
you gonna play No Scrub?
I don't think I sent it to you though. I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Okay.
And this is a no skip project. I know, you know what I'm saying, Roddy Rich that messed it up for but
I
it's
know.
no.
But like the beat is called No Scrub, but the song on the tape is gonna be called Indecisive. So that's why we've been saying different names.
I like how y'all been taking y'all time with the names too.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, mood swings. So like it's literally a theme. Like a song called Impatient, a song called Desire, a song called, you know what I'm saying, Greedy, a song called Impatient. What else? Indecisive. Yeah, all of that. So just moody as hell.
While
Hey,
she,
I fuck with it.
While she look for that, I want to touch back on, as you know, like who you could compare her to, who I compare her to, who I see her as, like just, you know what I'm saying, just who, like just talent wise, she up there with potential wise, like Aaliyah and Missy Elliott, bro. Like she has that.
Ooh.
She has that.
I like that.
She
I like
has
that. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah,
I like
nah,
that.
No,
saying?
facts. I ain't blowing smoke. Like she just has that in her. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
When she get out there and she gonna show y'all the dance move. She gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like she got it. she got it. She got it all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. You know what I'm saying, to really see her just blossom and just create. You feel me? So that's
This gonna be
what I
crazy.
put her in.
This gonna be crazy.
That's dope.
Y'all now, do y'all want this? I'm gonna play this song. This No Scrub. But like, do you want this
Let's
on
call
the
it.
video?
Let's call it Indecisive.
Indecisive.
Yeah.
All right, Indecisive. So we're gonna run with Indecisive. Do you want this on the video side or the audio side? Because I could just put it on the audio side.
Honestly, you could put it on the video. Like I think, yeah.
You gonna put it on the video side?
Yeah,
Let's
that's
pour up
fine.
one more and we're running on the video side.
Come on,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's
All right,
put-
we're
yeah.
gonna put it on the video side. We're gonna
Let's
toast
get
up
the
to
vibes.
it.
It's being beautiful. I like it, bro.
Yeah,
There you go.
we got the vibes right. You know what I mean?
Hold on, where's the audio? What do you stream it through?
I got on Apple,
Okay.
Spotify, Google Play. all
Okay,
that.
perfect. Okay, yeah. Wait, is it gonna, like, if we do it on the video, is it gonna take out the audio on the audio side, or is it gonna play on both?
No, it'll play on both.
Okay, yeah, let's do both.
I can do both. For sure.
Yeah, let's
And
definitely
let's
do
and
both.
let's toast up a little bit, man. Let's toast up a little bit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
to the success of mood swings. You know what I'm saying?
Says some motherfucking mood swings. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, most definitely. So boom, we're gonna play this track Indecisive. Once again, I want to thank Mia Reona. You know what I'm saying, for coming through. Goddamn, kicking it with the boy. You know what I mean?
For having me.
Like I said, man, y'all follow her on all the socials. Y'all tap in. Y'all don't want to miss this drop too. Like when it's drop, man, go purchase that shit. Man, stream that shit. Put that motherfucker on loop. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Let it
saying?
loop while you sleep.
Put it on your
goddamn
playlist.
Yeah, put it on your
All of that,
playlist.
you know?
All that. You know what I'm saying?
You can wake up in the morning to it, ride late.
Facts.
No, literally work out to it, like late
All
night
that.
drive.
All
Whatever
that.
mood you in, she gave it to you.
Everyone.
Gave it.
So look, we're gonna play this Indecisive track. Hey, look,
That's funny.
we're gonna play this Indecisive track, man. And after that, man, we're gonna get up out y'all here, man. But yeah, follow me at Sauceville615. Follow the Lost in the Sauce Pod. You already know the deal. Subscribe to Out East Network. You know what I mean? And we got some cool shit coming on the way too. Y'all stay tuned for that. Real cool shit. But yeah, man.
Let's get into it. It's Mia Reona tapping in with Lost in the Sauce. This is my song, Indecisive. Let's get into it.
Let's get it. Yes, Lord. Shout out Richie. Shout out Mia Reona. Let's get it.
Anytime I spend without you, I go breathless. Now I think I finally get the message. How I looked up, I saw you, oh what a blessing. How you popped up in my life and then you left it. Say that you gon' stay, then you say you wanna. Now you wanna leave, I don't really wanna play. Want you with me when I lay down. I'll be on the go, want you stay down. Baby, won't you stay? Make me feel away. When you take your love away from me, you could run away with me. I make you feel safe with me, and I know my place. I mean what I'm saying, you can see it on my face. I won't let you take no love from me. You got everything I need, and you keep it low key. Love me while I'm faded, got me feeling jaded. Everywhere I go, all eyes on me. Say that you gon' stay, then you say you wanna. Now you wanna leave, I don't really wanna play. Want you with me when I lay down. I be on the go, want you stay down. Now I see you when I was missing. It's whatever for you, babe, I go the distance. I know people shot they shot at you and missed. I put diamonds on your wrist, they don't compare to how you glisten. Used to be toxic, changed my passcode and lock it. All of disguise, I look you in the eye, but I'm hiding. Holding my pride, it's supposed to be you right beside me. I was the problem, take my ego and it's solved. I move different, but I'm indifferent. I don't listen, I might risk it. Move a little risky, karma on the move, don't you tempt me, Say that you gon' stay, then you say you wanna. Now you wanna leave, I don't really wanna play. Want you with me when I lay down. I'll be on the go, want you stay down. Say that you gon' stay, then you say you wanna. Now you wanna leave, I don't really wanna play. Want you with me when I lay down. I'll be on the go, want you stay down. Say that you gon' stay. Now you wanna leave. I don't I'll be on the go, want you stay down.
Yeah.
That's one of them ones, I'm telling you.
Shout out Richie.
Hey, man, shout out Richie, man. Yes, Lord. Hey, we out of here, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with Mood Swings. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with Mia Reona. Y'all go follow, man. Y'all don't want to miss this release. I'm telling you, it's something special.
Yes, sir.
And with that, we gone. You dig?